So why Palantir? This is the main question. And why do I believe Palantir can reach $30? Now, from where we're priced at today, we're sitting at $7.87. If we make a move from $7.87 to $30, you would almost 4x your money. All right, that's almost a 400% return for a solid company. So today I'm gonna be going over what is Palantir, a little bit of information about them, what have they accomplished, what are they striving to accomplish, and also gonna show you the charts and why I believe that Palantir will be worth $30 one day and one day soon. Now, before I get started, don't forget to smash that like button, especially if you are a Palantir fan. This is one of my favorite stocks. I'm potentially going to be making more content about Palantir, but depending on if you like this video or not is really going to tell me if you want to hear more about Palantir. So like it if you love the stock, like it if you like my content. Truly appreciate that. Think about subscribing. I make molding content every single day, but I've been saying I'm going to start adding some new stocks in here, and I would love to start getting some recommendations. I might start using some people in the comments and what they think is a good stock to look at and a good hold for the long term. The way I like to invest is not particularly day trading every single day, buying and selling different stocks, but it's more finding companies, doing a lot of research on them, and holding those companies for a long run, basically because I believe that they will be successful in the future, right? That's the biggest thing. And with Palantir, I do see them as a successful company just with their technology, what they do as an entire company. And also, let's look at some stats about them. Now, anything I say today is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you my own opinion and telling you exactly what I'm doing. So with that, let's get right into this video. Before I do that though, don't forget to grab your coffee. Here's mine. Now, I don't want to bore you with all the news and all the facts I'm about to tell you about Palantir, so let's just get right into the charts first, and then you can exit out of this video if that's all you want to see. If you actually want to learn about the company, stay tuned till the very end. So the charts are looking very good. The first thing I want to show you guys is this is on a weekly time frame, and I want you to see the 50-day moving average. It's this little line underneath those candles right there, right? So what this is saying is we are trading above the 50-day moving average. We're actually back testing it right now on the weekly. So from here, we could move up higher, okay? So this is very bullish for Palantir. Another thing we want to look at is the RSI right now is at 48, and we have just been making higher lows right here at the bottom. This is the RSI. We're making higher lows, which is also a bullish sign for Palantir, especially on the weekly. All right, the weekly, we gotta kind of zoom out and think more longer term. I'm not talking about day trading right now. I'm really talking about a buy and hold type of opportunity, okay? Now, the other thing I wanna show you guys is the all-time high for this stock was $45 back in about January of 2021. So over 2 years ago, it hit an all-time high of 45 bucks. Then we've just been coming down, and it's been a great stock to trade in my opinion. I know if you're part of the Patreon, we've been trading this stock a little bit, and I've increased my share amount by trading this stock over the last couple months. Again, if you want to join the team, check out the links down below. There's actually one spot left for $6. Once that's sold out, it's $7 to join, okay? Right now we have 91 members, which is really awesome. I appreciate the team for trusting me and going on this journey with me, but we're going over a lot of great stocks, especially like Palantir, Mullen stock, more chart analysis, more information to make sure that you win this next year in 2023. So what I did is I took a fib retracement tool basically, and I took it from the all-time high, and I didn't do the wick. I actually took it from about 37 bucks. So again, this is conservative in my opinion of what Palantir can get to, the price it can get to. But I took it from 37, I pulled it all the way down to the low, which was just around $6, I believe. And what we can see is stocks usually like to retrace, right? So once we are in an uptrend for Palantir, which I think we're literally on the verge of being in an uptrend because of the 50-day moving average. The RSI is looking good. Once we are on an uptrend, we can start to see this stock start to retrace. The first level we would want it to get to is about about 13 bucks. That's the 0.236 on the left one that I drew for you. But ultimately, we want to get back to the 786, which is where this blue line is right here, and that's $30. Another one that I drew for you guys was at the old high, and this again is conservative of about $11, and I pulled it all the way to the bottom, And now this would be a full retracement of the Fibonacci's, okay? And this would get to level 4 of the 236, and this equals exactly $30. So conservatively, I do believe Palantir can get to $30 one day. Again, this is not financial advice. You got to do your own research and do what's best for you. But the charts are telling me that this could happen, right? Again, let's talk about the company now. And because it's not just going to get there magically, we have to get sales. We have to be a solid company. So let's get into that. So what does Palantir do? Now I pulled this exactly from the website. So we make products for human-driven analysis of real-world data. Now the first thing I want to talk about is data. Our world is huge on data. Our world is huge on tech. I do believe that our technology is going to improve as the years go on. I'm really big on electric vehicles. I think that will be here to stay. So if you follow me from Mullen, and we talk a lot about Mullen stock, but with Palantir, I think they're changing the industry when it comes to data and technology and everything like that. I know the military uses them a lot. Another reason why I like them is they do commercial contracts and they do government contracts. So they're working with civilians and they're working with the government. I do like that they work with the government because I think the government is obviously going to be here to stay. They're constantly have a huge budget that they can actually pay for things like this. Palantir works with the military. You know, I'm a veteran, maybe that's why I like them a little bit, but I think military is here to stay. Palantir's technology, I think, is here to stay, and I think it's going to just evolve as the years go on. We're focused on creating the world's best user experience for working with data. Again, data is really important, can get very confusing. One that empowers people to ask and answer complex questions without requiring them to master different languages, statistical modeling, or the command line. To achieve this, we build platforms for integrating, managing, and securing data on top of which we layer applications for fully interactive, human-driven analysis. Ziga wrote about them. Palantir Technologies builds software that empowers organizations to integrate their decisions, data, and operations. It provides organizations with solutions for managing disparate data sets to achieve operational objectives. Palantir sells software and services to corporations and governments seeking to solve problems using data analysis. The company offers 3 products, okay? Foundry, Gotham, and Apollo. So again, I like them because they're dealing with the government. They're also dealing with civilian companies. And I just believe that they're going to be here to stay, okay? Another reason I like them is they have 0 debt. That is huge, especially if you're going to invest in a company that you're gonna hold long-term. They have 0 debt. They have over $2.6 billion in cash. Let me confirm that real quick. $2.65 billion cash on hand. This is huge, right? Not a lot of companies can say that, especially a growth company like Palantir. So we can see this is Palantir's cash on hand from 2019 to 2022. This is very important with the success of a company, in my opinion. Plus, they have a lot of sales. I'll share some news with sales with you in a second. But you can see right here that Palantir Technology cash on hand for 2020 from 2019, right here at the bottom, was about $2 billion, right? And it was an increase of about 81% increase. That's huge. Now, Palantir's cash on hand for 2021 was $2.56 billion, a 25% increase from 2020. And then Palantir's cash on hand for 2022, right here at the top, was $2.65 billion, a 3.45% increase from 2021. So the question is, do you think their cash will increase? Do you think it will actually decrease this year? If it keeps increasing, I think this is very bullish, plus a lot of other factors that we're not going to get into today about the company. But again, I'm very bullish on Palantir. I like their technology. I like what they're all about. I even like the CEO. I think a lot of people think he is rude and obnoxious, but I think he's just straight up and he knows what he's all about. He knows what his company can bring to the table, and he's very confident. So I like to see that in a CEO. So Palantir is actually one of my largest holdings that I hold their stock, and I'm very excited for the next 5 years. But honestly, I'm really excited for this year of 2023 because I think Palantir can also be utilized, especially if we ever go to war or anything like that. If there's any conflict, which there always is conflict, unfortunately, but Palantir is just a company that I think will be around over these next 5 to 10 years at least. But do tell me what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like this video, especially if you find value in it. comment. Let me know if you want to hear more about Palantir, if you want me to keep giving you updates on the company and really what they're all about. I will end it with a little piece of news for you. So Palantir lands $99.6 million deal with the US State Department. See, this is what I'm talking about. They work directly with the government, which I'm bullish on. I like that. Anyways, Palantir Technologies Inc. has won a contract to sell up to $99.6 million worth of software to the US Department of State for monitoring the health of diplomatic corps. The company told Reuters ahead of Wednesday's announcement. And I've been seeing these all year. They've been getting solid deals. Now the stock has been very volatile, so we've been trading it. So join the team if you want to, but I'm very bullish on Palantir. In the long run, I think it's a solid hold. So again, let me know what you guys think down below. Truly appreciate you. Thanks for staying this long. Again, this is not financial advice. This is really for only entertainment and giving you my opinion. See you on the next one.